Garbunk, your stupid goblin companion who should have never existed in the first place in my super serious dark role-playing game gets sucked into a portal and disappears.
Joe, you could take it from here since you're our Garbunk expert. Hey there, my beautifuls. Welcome to the TopHouse podcast. My name is William Cook. Allow me to introduce you to my fun, joyous, gentle guests. To my left, your right, is Joseph Larson, known colloquially as Joe. To my right, your left, is Jesse Davis, known colloquially as Jesse Davis. We're all going to have a lot of fun today in our neighborhood of here.
Thank you for that introduction, William. I feel
like we're going to have fun in our neighborhood of here.
Thanks for having us today.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
I couldn't believe it when I got the call. So what do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd go over some of the things that have been going on in our lives. And I guess I'm going to start with maybe one of my favorite stories about Garbunk. But maybe, Joe, you could take it from here since you're our Garbunk expert.
Thanks, William. Here at TopHouse, the band LLC, it's been a fun several weeks. We got to go back out on tour for a few weekends, and we went to Arkansas and Oklahoma and Kentucky and Indianapolis and Indiana, which is in Indianapolis.
Two places at the same time.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Take
Indiana
that
is in Indianapolis, and Indianapolis is in Indiana.
Polis is actually Greek for in Indiana.
Indiana.
Hey, guys, calm it down. We don't want to scare anyone by getting into an argument.
Thanks, William. Anyways.
Don't cry, Joe.
I'm like crying.
Joe's crying.
It's spicy pizza, and it's hot in here, and I'm crying.
Say cry or no crying.
Wow.
Louder. Cry or no crying.
Wow. Thanks for sticking with us.
They're gone, Joe. I told you that.
I know. Maybe there's one person. Maybe Eli is still watching. Watch to the end if you want to know a special something.
Wow.
That'll keep.
Joe's a marketing major.
Yeah. Anyways, so one day, a couple weeks ago, we were all just sitting around, and one thing that we noticed was that our YouTube video for Song for Walking was suddenly getting many comments, and they all just said Garbunk. And there were literally like hundreds of these. It wasn't like one or two. It was very many of them. And I remember like Andy just texted into the group chat, and he was like, "What is a Garbunk?" And none of it, like, I don't know.
I didn't know what that meant.
I don't know what that means. I don't think anybody replied to him because we're like, I think Andy is having a problem with spell check or something. And then I went on to our YouTube and noticed it. And then we all did some digging. And it turns out that this sort of D&D content creator named Zach the Bold, who makes some really, really great videos.
That's Dungeons and Dragons, for those of you who don't know what D&D is.
Yes. Yeah.
You can continue.
I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I'm not sorry.
You didn't have to be.
No arguing. You're going to hurt the listeners.
So violent.
Anyways, he made a skit, and he used Song for Walking in the skit, and it was just really funny because it was actually kind of cool because we already know that a lot of our fans are also D&D fans, but apparently a lot of his fans are also TopHouse fans because a lot of, just like looking at the comment section of his video, there's a lot of comments that are like, "Oh, TopHouse, I love them," which was really cool. I was like, wow, that's really heartwarming to know that our fans are out there just watching Zach the Bold talk about Garbunk.
Yeah.
So anyways, it just like drove a lot of people to our video, and it was very strange for a little bit, and then it just became really fun. And so if you're here from that, thank you. So that was fun. And
You know, a lot of our fans are into D&D, but so are a lot of Zach the Bold's fans.
hey, that's a good point.
So there's some commonalities between the two.
Yeah.
Friendship.
Yeah. Wow. You know, have you guys played D&D?
I haven't. I've only ever been a bystander.
I always play a puffy little cloud that smiles down on everyone.
That's not actually true, William. You can tell the truth. Lying hurts more than truth telling.
Lying is violence, William.
Okay. The last time I played D&D, I played a dark elf, kind of like goblin thing, very similar to Gollum. And the rest of the party tried to kill me because I took over a mansion that we were supposed to get a hostage out of, and I stole the deed because I put all my points into persuasion. So the rest of the party tied me up on a horse, and they set a firing squad to kill me. But the horse, they just all happened to critically miss. And so the last session of the D&D game was my guy rode off into the sunset, tied on a horse.
That's awesome.
This is with Morgan. He was not happy.
The last time I played, we just did like a one shot, and it was Andy who was what do you call the person who runs the game?
Dominatrix.
The DM?
Yeah.
Why is it
Oh.
DM? What does that stand for?
It's Dominatrix.
Shut up.
Dungeon Master. I haven't
Dungeon
even
Master.
played it. I know what
Oh,
that
that makes
stands
sense.
for.
Okay. I thought, never mind.
You thought it was Dominatrix because that was so persuasive.
I thought it was that.
Yeah.
Andy played like he made it like
He's a great Dominatrix.
a Star Wars themed like one off. Were you not there for
No,
that, Jesse?
I don't think so.
Wow. Okay. Well, so we all like chose our races from, the Star Wars universe, and then we sort of assigned like classic D&D classes to them. So I ended up being a Jawa. It was like a Jawa monk, but like the monk class was Jedi. So it was like a Jawa Jedi.
Whoa.
And I learned like 15 phrases in Jawa. And that was all I didn't say anything in English the entire time. I wish I could remember any of them, but it was
Wow.
like, ooh, ding, or like whatever for like 3 hours. And it was,
Wait,
it
what was
really
the
fun,
learning
but-
process like? Was there a Duolingo, or was it? Did you just go on YouTube?
I just went on like, it was like Wikipedia or something.
Oh, so you didn't get like a pronunciation guide? You just read.
I had an entire list of like phrases and
their
their
meanings.
translations in Java.
Gotcha.
And so I just spent like the whole time with that list in front of me, and
You just drew on your
I
prior
referenced it.
knowledge,
Yeah.
from the movies.
for pronunciation.
For pronunciation.
Yeah.
Have you watched the movies since then and like been able to discern any words?
Oh yeah, I know Java
Some great Jawa dialogue.
fluently. Yeah, it's a great language. It's actually, it's a great language.
Is the
Anyways,
writing system similar to that of English?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. They use the same alphabet. Which I don't know. I wonder how they got the alphabet. I wonder what the history of the Java peoples is. Are they?
like who brought them the alphabet?
Yeah, like are they?
Yeah.
Honestly, Tatooine is very interesting to me in general because it's like a desert planet, and there's obviously a lot of races. It seems like humans are pretty prevalent there, but then you've got Jawa, and like the Sand people. And the Sand people, are they human? I'm trying to remember, like, but kind of like, they've
Not the
gone
Tuscan
crazy.
Raiders, but
Well, the Tuscan Raiders or
Oh.
the Sand people. There's sometimes
we
they're
could call
called
them
the Sand people.
humanoid, right?
Yeah, I don't really know.
Sounds right.
They're at least bipedal,
Yeah,
like most bicycles.
where were we?
What were we?
Yeah. Oh,
D&D.
yeah, D&D.
Yeah.
yeah. But I remember playing a campaign with you, and it was like so fun. It's the only campaign I've ever played like a bunch of games of, and it was like the DM and everyone else were like really, taking it very seriously, and William and I were like not. And
Seems about right.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was a good time. We'd probably infuriate a lot of people, but I don't know.
Maybe this is why I haven't played. Is my subconscious was protecting me from you
Maybe.
too.
Could be.
Thank you, subconscious.
Yeah. So that was fun. Man, we should do a D&D. We've talked about live streaming like a D&D one-off sometime. So if you would like us to live stream a D&D one-off campaign someday, say that in the comment.
I feel like I would need help. I would need a buddy or a chat room full of buddies that could just be watching, and I could be like, what do I do next?
That's the thing that's fun about it, is you can do like anything,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, pretty
I guess so.
You just say like, I don't want to do that. And then you like roll to see if you don't have to do it.
Did you learn how to say that in Java?
No. But it'd probably be like something like, yeah, ooh, teeny.
Houdini?
Houdini. Yeah.
Houdini.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be.
Houdini
could be that.
Martini.
Yeah. Fun fact, someone several years ago gave us all like dice. Like, I don't know what, like a D20.
What are the
Is it a
fancy-
D20? Is
oh,
that how you call it? So it has like 20 sides on it and you roll it.
D stands for side.
Yeah. Side being the original, like side S coming
Right.
from the original.
D is silent.
The original Java is like, so if you go back in time and like the S was derived from the D,
Which came from the alphabet.
which came from
as
the
we were
alphabet.
talking about
Yeah,
earlier.
Yeah. So from Tatooine, yeah. Anyway, someone gave us all like D20s, and I roll it like before every tour.
How has that turned out for us, by the way? Is it usually pretty accurate, or do you
You know,
just stare at the number
It's
and
been
go,
a perfect 20 every time.
Oh,
That's not true, but I just act like it is, and then
what did you roll on the run in March where we all lost our voices?
I did roll it in Maine on our first show, and it was like a 16 or something.
Oh,
like that,
dang.
Which was, yeah.
So when moral of the story was when we travel to cold weather environments, we need to roll over a 16 because our character,
Right.
Yeah,
We
that's
don't-
very low stats.
low cold weather stats, which seems unseemly for a group of fellas from Montana. But is there anything you can do to buff that, or are you just like sort of born into the game
It's a
that
good
way?
question. I suppose, I don't know.
Can you put on a jacket?
Maybe
like
maybe
plus-
we could find a jacket in like, maybe there's a quest we could go on to find a jacket.
Or you could do a magic item like an amulet, so we could find like a crystal store somewhere on the way, and
A crystal of warm.
crystal of warm.
Anyways, so that
Crystal
was
of
our
Warm.
sort of, our world collided with D&D for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was
Still
fun.
could.
It still could
still could
collide
happen again.
more. Just like planets crashing into each other.
Yeah. Or cars on the interstate.
I'm trying to think of what are some other fun things that have happened in our lives recently. And being in a band. We're in a band. If you didn't know that, we're in a band, which is pretty fun.
Our van didn't start.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
We loaded up our van. We woke up around 4 a.m. to get ready to leave for Arkansas. And we all loaded in the van. Everything's in there. We're ready to go. And Joe turns the key and just goes, tick. And there's nothing. And Joe does that a few more times and there's still nothing. So we try to jump the battery. And long story short, the battery died. So we took Joe's minivan and my wife's SUV. And we drove in a little convoy to Arkansas.
It was great. It's actually
Reminded
kind of
me of the
nice.
old
It was
days.
like, it was like easier to unpack at shows because with the van we have to like pile everything in a very specific way.
Specific.
Whereas with the two cars, it was just sort of like, I don't know, wherever it fit. It was really quick.
It was nice.
Kind of nice.
Reminded me of that tour we did where William brought a hedgehog. The Whiskey the Hedgehog. We've talked about him before,
Whiskey,
though, right?
Whiskey the Hedgehog.
He had wobbly hedgehog syndrome, and his back legs were disabled.
yeah.
But-
This brings down the mood a bit. But my hedgehog actually died a few days ago. Not Whiskey. He's been dead for a while.
Yeah.
But Violet the hedgehog. So
Oh.
that makes me sad.
Sad.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, I'm a hedgehogless violin player, if you will.
So if his performance slips, if you come to any of the shows and William's performance slips, just know that he too has wobbly hedgehog syndrome of the heart.
Of the heart.
You know,
Of the heart.
one fun side effect of the van breaking down, well, I mean, the battery being dead, was we had to replace the battery.
Yeah.
And so this led to this, like, we just, we're all standing around the van and we had tools everywhere. And we were like, you know what? We should film a video. And so Andy was like, let's do a TikTok dance, which is something we've like sworn to never do, basically. But our oaths,
We've hit a new low.
our oaths don't matter to us. We're very fickle.
Yeah, it wasn't a blood oath.
It was
was a
just like a
Powerade oath.
regular oath.
Chaotic
Yeah.
neutral to chaotic evil.
Yeah.
And honestly, the best storylines come from, breaking your word. It's just,
It's true.
it's a good thing to do. Don't do that.
No. It makes
That's
for a
horrible.
good story.
You're
is
right.
what you said.
Yeah. It's not a good thing to do. But anyways,
why we have the
we
stories.
broke the oath that we made to ourselves and to our families, and we did a TikTok dance. And it was just like we just moved our arms a little bit. It was very good.
See, here's the
It's a
thing.
very good dance.
I was leaning over trying to like bolt down this battery in the van. And so I knew you guys were filming, but I didn't realize that there was a dance happening. I know we talked about it, but then I didn't see it. So then when we were playing in, I don't remember where, Arkansas or Kentucky, we started playing Song for Walking, and then people in the front row just started doing this. I thought, how did they coordinate that? What are they doing? What is this about? And then I was like, oh, Garbunk.
Yeah, except it wasn't really from. Yeah, it's kind of Garbunk.
I mean,
Was it from Garbunk?
maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe that's what he does. Maybe like when Garbunk is this is what he looks like when he's like
Sort of just seeps into the soul of
Other videos.
other videos.
Adjacent
Wow,
videos. Yeah.
interesting. Yeah,
Garbunk simulator.
Garbunk simulator.
that's good.
Yeah, so we made a dance.
Which is pretty huge in Top
Sorry.
House world. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a lot of big artists who like pop artists don't really realize.
The potential for a dance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they don't really realize the power that a folk band like Top House could have if we started also dancing.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say, like, look out.
That was just a taste.
Yeah,
You know?
look out, world.
There's plenty of iceberg where that
Where that
Came from.
Titanic hit.
Pretty soon it's going to be us. It's
Titanic.
yeah. I hope not. Oh, another fun thing that happened is I bought a grill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you made me a hot dog.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did you like mail William a hot dog? How did
I sure did. Okay,
I
no,
didn't know
okay.
you ever left your
Get
house.
this. This is a horrible story. This is a horrible story.
Wait, did somebody break their oath in it? Because if they do,
I think someone kind of broke their oath in it. Maybe. Yeah, I would
Shoot.
say so. So I went
okay.
to buy a grill because I was like, it's summertime. I've wanted a grill for a long time. And I was like, time to do it.
Time to grill.
And so my wife was working, so I had both my kids with me and the minivan. And I drive to Home Depot and I get out and I walk into the store and they're both like, one of them's sleeping, the other one's having a great time looking at everything. They're like both under 2 years old. And I pick up a bunch of utensils for the grill. So I was like, I need utensils. And then I go,
Wait, so you'd already purchased the grill at this point?
no, I just was going to buy the grill.
You
I
knew you were-
I knew I was
okay.
going to buy the grill.
Okay.
From Home Depot. I knew
So
it
you
was there. I was
started
like,
to get
yeah, I'd done my
utensils.
research.
Gotcha.
So then I go to the checkout aisle and I purchase a grill. And this really, really kind lady helped me like buy it basically without.
Wait, do you wheel it to the checkout?
No, that's what I asked her. I was like, hey, I want to buy a grill. What do I do? And she's
Okay.
like, well, I'll put it in right now for you. You'll pay me for it. I'll give you the receipt. You'll take it to customer service and they'll help you get the grill. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
We should name this episode "How to Buy a Grill."
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, apparently that's not how to buy a grill.
Oh.
because
No.
I did that.
No.
And I like pull up next to the grills. I get my kids into the car seats. It's like, 6 p.m. and I like walk inside and I'm like, hey, I just bought this grill. And then there's this guy and he's like, oh yeah? And I was like, yeah, I did. And he's like, who'd you buy it from? And I was like, and I look at the receipt and it's like, it just says Kathleen at the top. And I was like, Kathleen, if you're out there, thank you very much. You're wonderful. And I was like, Kathleen helped me buy the grill. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he like kind of just looks around and he sees this grill and he's like, is it that grill? And I was like,
Did this guy work there? Do
he
you
worked
know?
there. Yeah, he
Okay.
did. And I was like, yeah, that's the grill. And he's like, all right, go get him, Tiger. That's what he said. And so I was just kind of left standing there and then he walked away. And I was kind of left standing there like, okay, I guess I'll put this grill in the back of my minivan by myself. I was like, I guess I've done hard things in my life before. I can do this. So I bring the grill out and I try to lift it in the minivan, but it's, a big grill and I couldn't do it. I was able to lift it, but then the minivan was too small and I was like, well, dang it. And then I like went back in and I was like, hey, can I get someone to help me with the grill? And he's like, oh. And then he just like, was kind of like, yeah, I'll send someone out. And I was like, okay, I'll be out there. I've got my kids in the car, like kind of being like, yeah.
Hey, look, I've turned the
Like,
car
all
off.
right,
It's really hot in there. Windows are up.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
But I go back out and I'm just waiting around. It literally took like 30 plus minutes.
For somebody
And
to
I like
go
went in
over.
like 3 times, and every single time I was like, this is getting rough. My kids were like screaming by that point. Everyone's like, what a horrible father. But I was like, I want to get a grill.
Man.
'Cause that's what fathers do, I think. And anyways, eventually someone came out and I was like, hey, I need to take apart the grill to get it in the car. And they were like, well, we can't do that. And I was like, well, I just bought the grill, so can I do that? And they're like, well, you're going to have to go in and buy a screwdriver. And I was like, are we not at Home Depot? I was like,
Do you know
someone's gotta have a
anybody that happens to
screwdriver,
have one we can use?
so it was
Should
a
I go to
process.
Lowe's?
Eventually,
They have a
someone went in
screwdriver?
and got me a screwdriver, and we
That's
took it
so
apart
kind.
and got it in. And then William met me at my house with Eli and William's wife, and I did indeed make hot dogs, and it turned out very, very good. And then we played Terraforming Mars
Until
Dang.
3 a.m.
until 3 a.m.
Dang, I feel sad that was your experience at Home Depot. That's where
I
I
love
get
Home
all
Depot.
of my
I love
Venus
Home Depot.
flytraps. And it makes me not want to get my Venus flytraps from there anymore.
Now, I'll say this. I've had many, many good experiences at Home Depot, and sometimes you just have to have bad experiences
To get a
and-
hot dog.
Yeah, and that's what makes us better people.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you're at the barber and they trim your hair, and other times they accidentally slice your face, and they're like, "Oops, I didn't mean to."
How many times have you been
That's
to a
never
barber?
happened to me.
Enough to never do it again. That's not true. I love my barber. Not
He loves
his.
his barber.
So, anyways, if you guys want
What
to come
kind of
over
hot
and
dogs?
have some food sometime,
Yeah.
I love grilling now. I love to grill.
He's a grilling dad.
I'm a grilling dad.
Dang.
It's so fun because you just like go outside and you're like, I'm gonna grill, and then I don't know. That's
Makes so much
I guess
sense.
that's what you do.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. So
You know everything's done just by feel. Don't
Yeah.
need no thermometer.
you don't even have to look at anything.
Yeah.
You just kind of guess.
Yeah.
Like I think that's maybe done.
I think it's a metaphor for life.
Yeah.
Sometimes life gives you hot dogs and
Sometimes it gives you cold dogs.
they're done.
Yeah. And those ones aren't done.
Those ones aren't done unless you like cold dogs.
Yeah. Which nobody does. Right? Right?
Yeah.
No, you would never buy that from an ice cream. It's not like popsicles where you can just have a hot dog stuck on a stick.
Like
Yeah,
a
you buy
frozen.
Like a
It's
corn dog?
not-
Have you never had a corn dog?
Well, not a cold corn,
I
if you
wonder
will, a CC dog.
if like do you think that a frozen like hot dog on a stick, do you think that kids would like that?
In the summer?
Yeah.
A nice little frozen treat?
Like you're outside playing. Like I'm just trying to think of a way to feed my son. I'm like, do you think he'd like a hot dog, a frozen
That's
hot
actually
dog
a
on a
great
stick?
idea
I think
because
it's a great idea.
it's one hot dog portion, but it takes twice as long to eat it because you have to like thaw it out yourself, unless it's a really hot day.
Yeah.
Do you think like kind of you like you put chocolate over like ice cream on a stick? Like, do you think you could have like hardened ketchup over the dog?
What do you mean by ice cream on a stick?
Like, you know, like a
drumstick.
no, not even like that. Like you got a stick, and then
I'm
there's
aware.
ice cream, and then there's like the chocolate over the ice cream.
Yeah, like a drumstick.
No, that's a cone.
What's a cone?
It is a cone, which belies the ice
What
cream.
are we talking about? What's a
on
cone?
drumstick.
But the thing is, like, what if there was ketchup instead of the chocolate? Like, and like it was hardened
On a
it was
drumstick?
on the.
Wait, hold on.
Monster.
What's a drumstick? Is a drumstick
I
not
can't believe
ice
I
cream on a
talked to
stick?
you.
That's not a drumstick?
No. It's a cone.
What's a cone? The drumstick's a cone?
The stick.
I think we're playing who's on first right now. Wait, I'm missing something.
So
The
like,
stick
So like, and the thing
The
is
stick
that like,
is a cone.
the stick is silent. Imagine
Okay.
drumstick is spelled DRUMCONE. Drumstick.
and so like the equivalent of what we're talking about with the hot dog with the drumstick would be like if there was a bun that kind of like it kind of was frozen too. And then there's a frozen hot dog sticking kind of on top of the bun. So there's like a little bit of it just like sticking out. And it's frozen on the bottom. And then like maybe the caramel in the middle is like relish, frozen relish.
I don't know what you're talking about anymore. I'm just
a
never going to
frozen
let
hot
you
dog.
near any of my hot dogs. Ever.
Wow. I wonder who's watching still. This is-
Nobody's watching, Joe.
Eli, don't tune out yet. There's more.
Eli, are you still there?
There's more right after this word from
Eli.
William.
Well,
We'd like to thank
one
Home
thing
Depot,
about grills.
our sponsors for this episode.
Wait, we have sponsors?
Home Depot.
Man, if we had a bunch of listeners, they would maybe they'd be like, "We'll give you a free grill."
You already have a grill. You need a screwdriver.
Wow. Okay.
What happens now?
I just really I enjoy our time.
That's really nice,
Great.
William.
That's great.
Me too. I guess we could talk about the fun, kind of weird thing that happened
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
recently. I mean, it's not that weird.
I'm just scared
Kinda
because I
weird.
don't know what you're alluding to.
Oh, I'm alluding to. Oh, you
live
know what
under
I'm
a
alluding
rock.
to.
Oh no.
I was gonna talk about the ticket thing.
Oh, okay. What happened?
Okay, so here's the thing that some people will do, and it's a horrible thing. Some people will buy tickets and then they'll resell them through like another platform, and they'll like mark them up by like twice as much.
A
or
lot
whatever.
of dollars.
And this is called scalping, and basically it just means that if you're trying to buy a TopHouse ticket, you might accidentally pay like 3 times as much for the ticket. And it's still a legit ticket, but it's like through, this third party website from some,
It's a scam.
yeah, it's a scam. Anyways, we've had, people fall for that with our tickets before. And we kind of hate that because we're like, our tickets are fairly affordable for the most part.
But one of these scalping websites, the way that this kind of came to our attention is you would type in TopHouse Exit In because we're playing the Exit In Nashville soon. And the scalping website actually shows up above our actual website right now on Google. So like people were going to these absurdly expensive, buying these expensive versions of our tickets instead of like the real ones and it was sad. And we're like, crap, we should address this in some way because that is
So
sad.
always get your tickets from the website of the artist if you can.
Yeah. Or
At least
either the
for us.
website of the artist or the venue. Like
Yeah.
go through one of those two things
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, so Andy makes this post, and it's a perfectly reasonable post. It's just like, hey, it's just like, we're TopHouse. We're not Taylor Swift, which he's basically just making the point, like, we're a small artist. Don't pay a lot for tickets. Buy through our website. He's like kind of making the point, like, if you spend a lot of money on a TopHouse ticket, you're probably getting ripped off.
Right.
And his point was like, basically like, you might spend a lot of money on, you know, an artist who's
Super
really
popular.
big, like Taylor Swift.
Because their tickets are hard to come by because they're popular.
So it's just like, you know, a kind of a run of the mill, just trying to make fans aware of the fact that they, you know, we don't want them to be scalped. And it was just this really funny thing because apparently the way that, I don't know, I don't want to like be disparaging to anybody necessarily, but I will be anyways. But not to Taylor Swift. Like we actually, you know, let's just disclaimer here because I feel like we have to make disclaimers when we're talking about Taylor Swift. I actually have huge admiration for Taylor Swift as an artist, songwriter, and also like business person. Like, you know, running a band is a lot like running a business. So there's a lot of things that go into it, and I think she's pretty smart and very talented. But you know, we kind of got like, for the most part, like probably 90% of the comments are like positive, you know, but there's like this proportion of comments that are like basically like very hateful because we brought up Taylor Swift in what was apparently perceived to be a negative way, even though it wasn't. We're just using that as a comparison. But it was really funny though. Honestly, it's like more funny than anything to like read them and just kind of laugh and be like, this is interesting. But that post kind of like blew up like because it was getting so many like controversial comments, it like took it to another level. And so now we're like, I don't know. I think that we might have to change our names and addresses, but it was funny. I don't really know what all to say about that except that it's just a funny story. And the main point being buy your tickets from artist websites, not scalping websites. And the other main point being just take a deep breath before you comment on random things on Instagram.
It's a great message,
It's
Joe.
a great message.
No, it is so fascinating just because like I'm trying to think of how to put it into words. Like the internet is such an interesting place because there isn't really any social penalty for being like ridiculous or intense. And so like when you kind of delve into any video, you'll find these like conversations you'd never see in the real world, because in the real world there are actual social penalties for being ridiculous and intense. It's just, I don't know, the internet's just a fascinating place, and I don't really have any more to say about it than that. It's just
I kind of live under a rock. I usually find out what happens on our Instagram through other people.
It is really interesting. It's like, yeah, the internet, social media especially. It's like, especially when you start to perceive it as the real world. I think it's like hard sometimes to like separate your like just day to day. Like, I'm just gonna wake up today and eat some cereal, hang out with my family or some friends, and sometimes you just like, I don't know. It's hard to separate that from like an Instagram post. You know?
Some people might have heard my previous comments about Home Depot as me saying, don't buy your Venus flytraps from Home Depot anymore. But really what I was saying is just make sure you buy your concert tickets through our website or the venue's website.
Exactly.
I thought Venus trap was a euphemism.
Nope. It's a plant.
I know. Yeah.
Speaking of Venus, I'm reading this series. I don't know what the series is called, but maybe it's called the Red Rising series. I don't know. It's by Pierce Brown.
You don't know what the series is called?
I don't know what the series is called.
Or is each book like its own title?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The first book is called Red Rising, and then it's like, and then the other two have names as well. I'm listening to these books. Normally I read, like, I don't know, when I'm listening to a book, it's like, you don't like have the cover in front of you all the time. The one I'm reading right now is called Morning Star.
Okay.
I know that. I don't remember what the second one is called. But anyways, the reason Venus reminded me of this book is because the protagonist is from Mars. I don't really have much to say about it because I don't want to give any spoilers, but I was mowing my lawn today and some really insane things happened.
Got a little hot and bothered.
And I was like, it was insane. I've just been thinking about it ever since.
I know what you mean. I'm watching this book right now. I can't remember the name of the series, but the first book's called like The Phantom Menace or something like that. And they're also, I think it's Mars or like it's around there.
Did you know that Jar Jar is actually an analogy for the Great Depression? He's like a metaphor in that book.
Oh.
Whenever you see Jar Jar, just imagine the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl and those like thousands of children that like were struggling to feed themselves every day.
That's Jar Jar.
Hey, speaking of Jar Jar,
Yeah.
just want to give a huge shout out to EJ, aka Haley, who was on tour with us last time. She was with Good Morning Bedlam, who's a great band, and she's their tour manager. She had a Jar Jar tattoo.
Wow.
I was like, I've never seen a Jar Jar tattoo, so I just wanted to
That's bold.
draw attention to that. Just say, heck yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
What would be your first tattoo, Joe?
Jar Jar. Nah, it wouldn't.
No,
Be.
it's been done.
I was thinking about this. One of my friends got a tattoo, and
Wait, you don't have any secret tattoos, do you?
they wouldn't be secret.
Save it for our
Yeah.
big reveal on our website that's
Wait till
only
the
for
end.
fans. Discord. That's not a website, I guess. Maybe it is.
I want to get a tattoo that it would be a Lord of the Rings tattoo for sure.
Yeah, would it
I
be
don't
a
wanna
ring
say it because
or
I
a
feel
lord?
like if I say it, someone else is going to do it, and then it won't be unique. But
You can whisper it to William.
I'll
and
say
then
it
he can
anyways.
whisper it to me.
because I think maybe there's like a cool like tattoo artist who's listening to our podcast.
Yeah.
Probably.
Sure.
Who will be like, yeah, I'll make that for you for free and then give it to you for
Dang.
free. So that'd be cool. But I want to do one because I love the Houses of Healing chapter in the Lord of the Rings, where Aragorn is sort of like in a sense proven to be the rightful king because he's also a healer, and the line is the hands of the king are the hands of a healer, and it's just one of my favorite lines ever because I think it's just it means a lot of
Wait,
things.
so it'd be a word tattoo or is it a picture?
Well, that's what I'm trying to. See, that's why I need a designer because I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if I'd want that in words.
Right.
It's a lot of words, but I also don't like hand tattoos. Like prayer hand tattoos. Like I feel like hands can be kind of creepy.
Wait, so it's not a tattoo going on your hand. You just mean like a tattoo of
like a
hands.
tattoo of hands
On
so I don't
not
know,
your hands.
Yeah, so I don't know
Yeah.
how to like visualize that into like a picture.
Yeah.
I translated it into the original language of the Numenorians, and it wasn't a very it was like it was like something kind of
Not a lot of crossover with
not a lot of
Jawa.
fun, so I didn't like that.
Yeah.
So
You could write king on one hand, like king hand, and then healer hand, and then it'd be like the hands
but
of
that
a
would
king are
imply
also.
that I'm the hand, like that it's me, that I'm the king.
Maybe you
and the
could
healer.
tattoo a disclaimer on the other side of your hand.
That's a good
that says
idea.
These words in no way
these are-
reflect the characteristics of the owner of said tattoos.
Just like in small print. That'd be good. Yeah. What would you get?
I would get glow in the dark contacts so that my eyes would glow in the dark.
Well, what would you get as a tattoo though?
That was the question.
That is cool too, but
I mean, it's kind of like a
Adam's
tattoo.
running on Windows 95.
I think maybe. I honestly, I've thought about this. Like, I probably would choose Picard's Enterprise Galaxy class NCC 1701D Enterprise tattooed on my back, and it could be a very large, kind of like schematic of the Enterprise.
Like a top down or like an elevation view.
I'm thinking a top down.
Yeah.
Like elevation view would be more for like kind of the leg,
that'd be cool.
or like a small cross. I'm a fan of the Jerusalem cross. I think Andy's got one of those somewhere. Or
He's a Franciscan cross.
Franciscan cross.
We should do
Francisco.
an Andy reveals his secret tattoo
Yeah.
episode.
Maybe we should bleep that out so that we don't reveal Andy's tattoo.
The location of
Yeah.
the secret tattoo,
Oh yeah.
because it might not be on Andy.
He might have put it on his dog.
It's the next Indiana Jones movie. We're looking for Andy's tattoo.
TopHouse in the search for Andy's tattoo.
Yeah, exactly.
direct that.
Wow. What about you, Jesse?
It's a great question. I don't know.
Good
I have
answer.
to think about it more.
Okay.
My gut says a tattoo of me with a tattoo of me with a tattoo of me ad infinitum, but
Yeah.
I think EJ from Good Morning Bedlam already has a tattoo of me. Just kidding.
I mean, the only issue with that idea is you would have to always be in the pose the tattoo's in when you show the pose, so that way the illusion's complete.
I don't always have to be. That's the power. That's my secret, Cap, is that I can be normal and it doesn't even seem like a tattoo. People are like, why is there a really handsome person tattooed on you? And then I will hold the pose of the tattoo and they'll be like, wait, that's you.
Wow. That's really good, though. Yeah. Would you get it on your chest?
That would make
That's
it
a good
easier. They
question.
can look you dead on. That might be a
Yeah.
little
Well, I
less
got to
complicated.
think if the tattoo is of me in third person, the tattoo needs to be on me in a way that I can see in third person.
You could look down.
The top of my foot.
Oh, there you go. That'd be
Yeah.
a good spot for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, what is this? We've gone everywhere.
We haven't gone to volume.com yet.
What's that, William?
That's a place that we put live streams sometimes, Joe. And in order to watch them, you have to go to volume.com and get a TopHouse subscription at volume.com. A Discord server is also available too. For your convenience, meet new fans, meet new friends, join coalitions with new TopHouse friends, meet people you only knew online at concerts by going to concerts on volume.com and then going to a real concert. You can even watch the volume.com live stream at a concert that you're at that's being live streamed. Anything is truly possible.
Wait.
You could be doing that with your friends from Discord. You could all say where you're at in the venue. You could all gather together in a circle and watch all of the live stream together. That's being live streamed to the concert that you're at.
Are you still doing Minecraft?
Yeah. I haven't since my honeymoon, but we can. Why not? That was always nice.
You didn't play Minecraft on your honeymoon?
I'm sorry.
Wow. Well, Eli, I promised you'd get a big reveal at the end of this
Oh, yeah.
episode.
Show it to him, Joe.
Show it to me.
I was just going to say to Eli, wish you were here.
That's right. We've never told Eli we loved him before. But this is where
This
it
is it.
happens.
You're finally adopted by us. This is a good one. This is a strong.
This is
I'd
really
give this
good.
one a 10 out of 10.
Dang.
If we had to rate our podcast episodes, I'd rate
podcast.
this one a 10 out of 10. We hope you enjoy. Remember to buy your tickets from the website of the artist. And also to be nice to people on the internet.
Even if they didn't deliver your grill correctly.
And be nice to people at Home Depot.
Yeah. That's true too. I think I was nice to everybody at Home Depot.
Yeah, no, I wasn't
you were-
criticizing you, Joe.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Santa
it's just
will know.
this is a general
Just
message
be
of
nice to
kindness,
people.
but just specified towards Home
Agreed.
Depot.
I guess if you were going to be mean to someone anywhere,
Lowe's.
I like Lowe's too. I was
I
going
do
to say,
That was a low.
I was going to say, if you like had to be mean to someone somewhere, like it was like not an option. I suppose the internet is probably one of the better places to be mean. Like, is that better than being mean to your face? Maybe not.
I think
I
the
almost
hint
want
about
someone to be
what-
mean to my face than on the internet. I don't know.
It's a good question. Like, would you have an easier time, like, talking crap about Hitler on the internet? Like, DMing him? Like, great mustache. Or in person?
Yeah, I don't, it's a great question. I guess
Well,
I'm
he
just
set
thinking,
himself on fire, so it'd be pretty easy to do in person. Because
What?
He's dead.
He set himself on fire?
Yeah.
this is
in
gone
the
off
bunker,
the
remember?
rails.
He didn't set himself on fire.
Well, I mean, he as the supreme leader, he kind of ordered.
Join us next time for William and Jesse's debate on Hitler's final moments. Did he set himself on fire?
We should do a history episode one of these days.
That would be fun.
That'd be fun. Okay, anyways, this was derailed at least 30 times. Hope you guys enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.